What's good, people? Kai Storm in the building. New review for That One Voice Revised Edition. New reasons to get this book. Thank you for joining my channel today for my unpopular opinion. But of course, I got to tell you about my book because I got to get you to buy my book. Yes, indeed. Hit me up. Get yourself an autographed copy. $15. The purchase information will be in the description. Now let's get to the review.
And no shit, I don't care who be in my views. I'm posting what I want to post.
Oh my goodness, I'm already cracking up at the title of Love and Hip Hop Miami episode, child. Because the title of the episode is Your Time Is Up. Who they talking about? I mean, the show, it is time up for the show in general. Yeah. What's good, people? Kai Storm in the building. Yes, we about to get into Love and Hip Hop Miami. Your time is up. And what is going on with my edges over here? All right. The little bit of edges I have. Like and subscribe, make sure and keep it cute in the comments. And check out my channel sponsor, bougiestoner.co, for all your elevated needs. And definitely get yourself an autographed copy of That One Voice Revised Edition. Can be bought on digital. And you know, if you have Amazon Prime, you could I think you can read the digital copy for free. But yes, get the autographed copy for me. Yes. Let's get into the show, right? Okay, Amada has a run-in with Larissa at her pop-up for her perfume line. She had a perfume, she had makeup, she had a lot going on besides her career. Trick Daddy feels slighted as Trina celebrates the 25th anniversary of her debut album. Wow, you had something to do with it? Trick, you had something to do with it? Anyway, Shay lashes out at Julian for firing her from his movie. Girl, you should have knew, because again, you was barking up the wrong tree. You still barking up the wrong tree. So we kicking off the episode where Trina's husband Swerve is getting interviewed by 103.5 The Beat, some radio station in Miami, I guess. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, they bigging him up because of her. And then he made sure and said that, yes, the fact that he married Trina leveled his shit up. And that is a fact, sir. It's a fucking fact. Yes, marrying Trina leveled up some things. But on another note, you know, I'm not a wig aficionado. I don't know about the wigs and the glue-ins and the sew-ins. But something about the front of Trina's face, like something about the way the little hairs is I mean, they paste it on to look natural, but at the same time they don't look natural. You know what I'm saying? Like and then matched with these, you know, these accentuated eyebrows. It's just, you know what I mean? It's like me not for seed, but me seed. You know what I say? Yeah. Me not for seed, and me not for doing that, but me know it that. First of all, we in the studio. And Trick is in the studio. And boots on the ground, Larissa came by because apparently she claims she has rap talent, and because Trick made Trina the baddest bitch, he wants him to turn her into the next baddest bitch. because she's from Cali and she want to rep her state. Forgot to mention that in the conversation that Trina was having with her husband, she was talking about how they're gonna have a celebration of the 25th anniversary of The Baddest Bitch, her first album, and how they're gonna celebrate her and this and that, and and the conversation comes back up with Boots on the Ground after, what I'm saying, because Boots on the Ground sits there and explains that, she did that, she, when she was on the show with Flavor Flav, she didn't expect it to blow up, then it blowed up, then bookings ran out, then she got tired of it, then she got married, she had 3 kids, and now she want to do her by being in music. They started playing this song. Trick said it don't sound half bad. We only heard the chorus. I'm just saying, I don't know. But then, he claimed he gonna give her a chance in music, some shit like that, or because he really want to fuck her. One of those things involved. But here's the thing. So she dead ass says that she's going to the 25 year anniversary of Trina shit, and he looking at her like, what you talking about? What you talking about? Trina having a party celebrating for your record? She not tell me nothing about it. She not invite me. We don't know nothing about it. Somebody else celebrate she and not celebrate me? Oh. According to him, he was supposed to be celebrated and told too, and there was some, and then they flashed back to some other time where he was supposed to be there, he didn't get invited and wasn't told, and had nothing to do with him. I assume somebody thought it had nothing to do with him, or somebody thought based on all the fuckery, because I don't know if the shit is being included with him involved with the AKAs and him saying all kind of fuckery upon these people internet. I don't know. But oh yes, and Trina did make sure to mention to husband that yes, me not like she, me done with she never apologized, so she have to come out of the movie. Yes. I most certainly got everything up to date, yes. Then in the next scene, we had a lady that, I tell you, you wouldn't even have to tell me that was Miami Tip Mama, because she had the exact same face. And they were talking about Chuck and how, Mama is on Chuck's side and Mama wants, her and Chuck to get back together. And Tip's whole response was, I keep choosing bad men, and that's because I didn't have a father, and because, I don't have a good relationship with my father. And her mama response was, look here, nigga's a deadbeat. In the confessionals, you say he's a deadbeat. What would you expect? That's not where your answers is going to be. Your answers is within. Maybe get some therapy. I don't know. But Miami Tip's response was, listen, let me heal, let me figure it out my way, and I need you to support me while I'm healing. Which, in other words, means stop talking to my motherfucking ex if I don't want to be talking to my ex. And that is a fair response. Not for nothing, that's a fair response. Child, we had a scene where Amada is looking at a whole bunch of print campaign, pictures and all around the room, talking about her new perfume, because she got a new perfume. And she's talking to her publicist, and her publicist is doing the absolute most of kissing her ass, her crack, and everything in between. Like, because she's telling him, the whole situation with Shay, and what you call it, and Gael, and who's doing voodoo and this and that, and then she's like, but I thought this bitch was my friend, but then she admitted that she does voodoo, so I'm kind of worried because because Gael said the last time she did something, my perfume was there, and it's like, what was she trying to do some voodoo on me? And then this motherfucker was like, no, you shouldn't invite none of them bitches, including Shay. That bitch has gotta go. All of them bitches are on the ground, and you are amada negra. Like, the way he fucking emphasized on her motherfucking name just had me like, nigga, how much she paying you? How many chicken gift cards do you get just for doing all of that, player? Cause my God. My God, today, boy, the way you perform. Then we got Shay meeting up with Eliza, because I couldn't remember her name just now when I was talking about Amada. But meeting up with Eliza, and they tell her, and of course Shay breaks down. You know, she got kicked out the movie. She ain't. She cussed out Trina homeboy. She you know what I mean. She mentioned everything happened, even that she called Trina a piece of shit. All of that. And Eliza looking at her like, damn, it sound like you went too motherfucking far. Like you usually do. Like you really went too far. Then here she go, and then so Eliza is telling her, you know, no, matter of fact, Shay asked her, yo, are you going to Amada's thing? And she was like, well, shit, what Amada's thing? I wasn't invited to Amada's thing. And come to find out, she's telling her that yes, I do some sort of kind of voodoo, but it's a positive type of voodoo. And then she was like, you get what I'm saying? And Shay was like, nope, I don't get what you're saying. And for most of us, none of us get what you're saying. But at the same time, we kind of we know enough to leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to talk about that you want to say represent it as positive, then go right ahead. But again, she had a good point though, because she was like, first of all, how you gonna believe something from motherfucking Gael? And again, you know what I'm saying? Which makes sense because because the main reason why Shay and motherfucking purse holding Joy got an issue is because Gael lied. And so we not just gonna automatically just figure out that you know what I'm saying, that Gael telling the truth all of a sudden about motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Gael might have seen this and that and just decided to add a little sauce on it, because that's what she always do. Like I said, the same thing happened with her and motherfucking purse holder. She added some sauce, threw Shay name in it, and now it's a whole beef. It's a whole beef that involved Trina, and Trina don't, and because Trina just naturally taking up for Joy, she cussing out Shay, and Julian in the middle, cause Julian in the middle, and now he about to catch it from you know what I'm saying, from Trina husband, cause Trina husband about to approach him like, yo, what's up with you? What's up with you? It's just so much going on in this scene. It's hurting my belly. It's literally hurting my belly. Because first of all, we start is the 25th anniversary of the baddest. You know what I'm saying? It's a big ass cake with Trina face on it, and then there's a big picture that you know, Swerve put up, you know, celebrating her and whatnot. Of course, Hot Topic bitch ass and the purse holders there. You know what I'm saying? And they was talking to Zoe Brinks, and apparently Zoe Brinks made an appointment with Dr. Miami in order to get some skin removal. And God no, that sounds so nasty, but I get what it would mean to her. You know what I'm saying? But in my head, I'm just like, ew, skin removal, nigga? What the fuck? And then this is where my belly started turning as soon as Well, my belly was turning just from hearing skin removal. I ain't going front. You know what I'm saying? I need to stop saying those two words. And but here got where it got worse, because apparently Trick Daddy is walking in, and guess who is his motherfucking date? Motherfucking boots on the ground. Mm, mm, mm. Apparently, she claimed he done got her in the studio and got her some studio time, and now she proud to be his date. Trix comes in, sits down at the table with the ladies, because apparently that's where boots on the ground sat, and then he realized where he was sitting and got up and walked away, as they started gossiping about this and that and the other, about Shay and who threw drink at her mama and da da da, and come to find out it wasn't Joy that threw a drink at her mama. It was boots on the ground, and she don't give a fuck because apparently Shay was talking about somebody in her family or something like that, her son or something. I can't remember. I didn't really catch it. And according to her, she gonna run up on Amada's thing in order to see if Shay gonna be there, cause she wanna run up on Shay, cause Shay been running from her, according to her. And all the bitches on at the table is encouraging the fuckery, cause that is what fuckery type of bitches do. And in the midst of all of that, then Trina made her speech, thanking people, thanking this, thanking that. No thanks to Trick Daddy. So they run up to Trick, and he says, okay, I didn't get no invite, I didn't get no thank you, and I ain't get no mention. So it's typical Trina, I'm gonna get up out of here. I think is what he said. But in the midst of that happening, Trina husband, I swear to God, every now and then I be forgetting this man named Swerve, gets up and hits up Julian and tells him, come outside with me so me and you can chit chat. Come outside with me so me and you can chit chat. Of course, Julian did exactly what he was supposed to do as per script. He was supposed to, bow down and kowtow and submit to to the higher ups, the you know what I'm saying, the upper echelon. That is what I'm saying, Swerve and Trina, because at the end of the day, his whole goal is he want to make a movie. He want Trina to be in it. He don't give a fuck about cutting a Shay part out, and Shay part must not be that big, because if he could easily cut her the fuck out just based on these requests, that means that her part was insignificant as fuck. So that's how we moving forward. Julian did not, he was not involved in any level of fisticuffs, you know what I'm saying? Even though Swerve was giving him that look like, I am ready to plant you on the ground at any point in given time, he survived the conversation and was able to shake hands with Swerve and go back into the party. So yeah, as per the producer's well-written script. Yes. See, okay, let me describe it first. So we at Dr. Miami, you know what I'm saying, Zoe, Joy, and Hot Topic, and at the same time, Zoe and Joy, they are having real conversations about the dangers of plastic surgery, the things that can happen, how things can go very wrong very fucking fast, and you know what I'm saying. And here is dirty stinking Donald Hall, Donald everything about Donald is fucking Hot Topic talking about you need to not even think about the surgery because all the surgeries are not the same, and that the end result is you're gonna be a baddie. You need to be thinking about you gonna be a baddie. Like, life is not about being a fucking baddie. You could be a baddie and still be fucking stupid as fuck, looking like you on TV. Anyway, so that's what this bitch said, and then when Zoe gets called in for her appointment, her fucking Joy and Hot Topic is sitting there talking about motherfucking Boots on the Ground, talking about she don't like how Boots on the Ground moving. She don't like the fact that Boots on the Ground is dating Trick and Trick taking her places. And then when she came into the 25th party, she ain't hugged nobody. She just sat down like she was a main character. Like I gotta go holler at Trick and find out what the fuck going on with this bitch. Who the fuck this bitch thinks she is? Again, bitch, you just trying to get yourself involved so you continue to get your fucking chicken gift cards, because obviously where the fuck else are you making any money? Who the fuck else would pay you to do anything? Ciao, anywhere. Now, come to find out, Dr. Miami told her that it is best to wait for her to lose her 30 to 40 pounds to get her to her goal weight in order for him to do this surgery. I ain't gonna say the name because it's making me a little sick. But in order to do the surgery, he needs her to get to her goal weight. And so, of course, that made her a little sad because she trying to jump into the surgery game now. But hello, he giving her good advice. And hello, he on TV. And hello, he not about to just say some shit just to be cute on TV. He gonna do what a doctor's supposed to do. Bitch, you need to lose 30 to 40 more pounds. And then we can, start with your arms and then work and then work out the rest of the things, you know what I'm saying? And that to me sound like good advice. Not for nothing. Sound like real good advice. Now, this next scene is where Julian is looking at the movie and he confesses that Shay actually does have a big part in the movie, and that if they have to take her out, if they take her out the movie, they gotta reshoot her parts, and the movie is already over budget. Shay comes in right on time, just right on time. She shows up and she's talking to Julian, telling Julian, "Yo, what's up with the movie?" And then of course Julian is telling her like, "Yo, I was trying to get you to apologize so that we could just smooth this shit over." You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, but at the same time, I'm trying to ride with her. I really want her in the movie. And then Shay's asking him, like, what the fuck you need Trina in the movie for? And then he's like, listen, I need her clout. I need the promotion that she gonna bring. I need it. And then Shay made a good motherfucking point. Shay said, first of all, you the director. You taking directions from niggas in the movie that ain't put $1 in the movie. And he just said that if he has to reshoot them scenes, he got to now spend more money, and they already over budget. And Trina ain't put nothing in, and of course Trina's husband ain't put nothing in. I ain't even gonna talk about how he get money. That's not my business. No, sir. No. But again, and never mind, Trina already said that if he was even her purse holder, he'd be holding the purse with the biggest bag. I am, anywhere. So, and that's another thing he mentioned in this little conversation he had with Julian, that I ain't no purse holder. I'm a man. You know me as a man. You know me as doing man things, and I'm just like, yeah. So yeah. So Shay made a good point, like, nigga, you the director, you act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers ain't put $1 in the movie. You should, you know what I mean? And then Julian came off and said, I'm gonna have to think about it. Now, now, I think he just saying, I think about it right now just to get her off just to get her off his back. But at the same time, she looked at him and said, "Nigga, if you playing with me, just know that I'm not going. It's not going to be nice when I found out that you playing with me." And I really think he playing with her. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if it's going to cost you more money, and I think that's probably what he going to do. He going to run up on motherfucking Trina and be like, "Look here. If I cut her out the movie, I gotta spend more money. Now, if you got it, I'll spend it. But if you don't got it, then he ain't gonna want to do all that." But I'm just saying that would be the option, right or wrong. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So apparently that's how we're ending this episode, because Amada's doing her perfume pop-up. You know, the girls are in the building. They're loving the smell or whatever, or pretending to love the smell. Then Eliza shows up, and she's just like, "Yo, I need to talk to you." And she's like, "Nah, bitch, I didn't invite you. I don't want you here. So I don't even know how you got here." Security can't try to drag her away. And then Amada standing up talking about, "I apologize, everybody. I apologize." And then here comes the publicist trying to come out to look like he calming people, talking about, "I apologize, like, ladies, I apologize, oh my God." And then, of course, she did some kind of stush sign, like, I don't know what she did with her nose, but then Amada was like, don't do that. And Lord, of course, they in the conversation talking about, "Oh yes, well, the fact is that I don't like the fact that you ain't tell me, but you was bucking up all loud at Gael, but you ain't tell me that you be doing the same shit that she be doing." He's like, "I don't be doing the same shit she be doing. She be doing evil shit. I be doing good shit." He's like, "Well, how the fuck do I know the difference? How the fuck do any of us know the motherfucking difference? I mean, for real. Come on now. None of us know the motherfucking difference." So, you know, and so she's like, "Listen, I didn't want to be dealing with this at my event. I didn't want your shit, her shit, nobody's shit at my event. So therefore, I ain't inviting none of y'all." You know what I mean? This is about me, and it should be all about me. And then here, homegirl, and then of course, Eliza's like, "Girl, you know what? We all knew you was a fake friend, or I've been saying you was a fake friend, and you know what I'm saying, that's why nobody won't want to fuck with you." You know what I'm saying? And then of course, Amada's like, "Girl, look, congratulations, thank God. Look, you know what I mean? But please go on up and get the hell up out of my event." And in the midst of that argument, as that argument is going on, motherfucking Boots on the Ground shows up and asks for motherfucking Shay, aka Bucky. And of course, Shay's not there because, again, Amada didn't send out a motherfucking kite to all these bitches and tell these bitches that I didn't invite none of you hoes because I ain't want no negative shit at my event. I didn't want neither one of you bitches at my event because I knew it was going to go left if any one of you bitches showed up. And without even giving out invitations, y'all bitches showed up anyway. Y'all bitches showed up any fucking way. Child. So this scene, the back and then what's coming up next kind of just went in a blur for me. So let me see if I can retain it. So Bucky comes in. She's looking for Shay. She's telling Shay, and then she's calling both Amada and motherfucking Eliza to two bitch ass baby mothers, and she looking for the third one. And then she's like, and then Amada's like, bitch, I don't even know you. And then she's like, bitch, and then of course Boots is saying, I'm the star of the show. And of course Amada's like, girl, bye. And then Boots on the ground starts saying, fuck Shay, I'm looking for Shay, I'm gonna beat her ass. I tell her I threw the drink on her mama. Fuck her mama, because she been talking shit about my daughter. And so therefore, fuck her mama. And I'll throw the drink on her mama again. And fuck. So you tell her I said that. And I'll beat the bricks out of both of y'all. And you make sure and tell her I said that. And then of course Amada's like, you broke bitch, get the fuck out of here, security, get the fuck out of here. And as she leaving, she ripping down pictures and ripping down shit, and nobody ain't stopping her, and she walking out the door. And then here go the real funny shit. The funny shit was that motherfucking the publicist, Amada's publicist, came out of nowhere and was like, didn't I tell you to leave these bitches alone? Didn't I tell you you should be done with these bitches? And of course, Eliza's sitting there like, bitch, who the fuck is he talking about? And she was like, I am done with these bitches. I am done with this bitch, and I am done with you. He looked at Amada and was like, I am done with you. I am out of here. And Amada was like, fuck you there. Get the fuck out of here and all that hot shit. Bitch. Yes, next time on Love and Hip Hop Miami, we got Shay questioning, Amada, because Amada is just, talking about, she can't trust nobody. And then Gael bitch ass is calling baby mothers about child support, and baby mother looking at her like, bitch, I'm about to block you. And then we got to have this ridiculous ass scene with Miami Tip and her daddy. I don't know why the fuck we need to see this. And then apparently Can't Pit My Feet Jones got a baby mama, and they telling him, to get rid of Cat, and he looking at her like, shit, her feet is what pay the bills, bitch. And then there's a scene where apparently there's gonna be a scene. First of all, it's gonna be a scene where Shay gonna be talking shit, and then there's gonna be another scene where motherfucking Boots on the Ground is gonna be almost in a fight with Hot Topic, and then she gonna be talking shit to motherfucking Michael, talking about where's my car, because me a hot gal and hot gal no for take Uber, hot gal no for take Uber. Child, that's how they ended the episode, and that's what we're gonna see next time. And of course, like and subscribe, keep it cute in the comment section, get my book on things, and bougiestoner.co. Yes indeed, and see you next time. Yeah man, look more.